I'm back playing my Beanstalk Affinity list, and I get it. The Orcish Bowmasters are everywhere, but in this game, we come up against a fellow artifact player that's not necessarily playing Affinity, but regardless is playing artifacts for my purposes. And specifically, we have Darksteel Citadels and stuff like this on both sides of the battlefield. And game 2 is an example of a fantastic interaction, an activated ability that you don't see that often come into play in the modern format. Please excuse all of the misplays I make in that game 2 or elsewhere. We managed to find our way there, spoilers, throughout all 3 games. But Shadowspear activating to make your opponent's permanents lose indestructible, becomes so relevant. Enjoy. Folks don't even know how excited I am to return to this deck. I love drawing cards, and I get it. I could be up against, some Bowmasters, but doesn't mean we can't have some fun. So I think this hand is actually okay. It gets off to a relatively fast Thoughtcast. Like I could go a turn 2 Thoughtcast tapped out. So I'll keep this. We'll go Tanglepool Bridge first, then we can go Citadel into Memnite into Thoughtcast. If we draw another 0 cost, it could be 1. If we draw more 0s, I don't know, I might be able to get out like a Thought Monitor. Our opponent mauls 1s. So just play that and go. I mean, our opponent knows what we're doing at this point. So no other deck is going to be playing this tapped on turn 1. But the reason I think it's, and I'm forgetting this from my last series of videos, but I think it's correct to just hold the Memnites, because they may get the Myr. I'm wondering if it's the Beanstalk Myr though, because there are Affinity lists that are more control heavy or more aggressive, like they're playing Galvanic Blast. This one seeks to just overwhelm the board. So play out a Memnite, play Thoughtcast. That's it. Yeah, so next turn we'll go Citadel, Spellbomb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have exactly enough, I think. Oh no, I don't. If this was like a the 1 mana artifact that you can tap a creature, gain a mana, if it was that, then I could get out this Thought Monitor. They bolted that though. Okay, so I'm behind on the Thought Monitor, which is fine. So we'll play Saga now. Yep, we'll play this Spellbomb. I don't think I want to cycle this away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, like I know this doesn't like forward my artifact plan, but I think just getting this Saga is important just to create threats at this point. They used up a bolt on a Memnite pretty easily, so I think they understand relatively like what is going on here, in terms of how they need to like have their value drawn out. But already hitting me with this nonsense, so that's fine. Okay, so they're the Boom Bust version playing like Gal Blast, so I think this is fine. Like in general, I think this is fine. Yeah, in general, I think this is fine. Like we can play this and be okay. And then, yeah, like, I mean, look, all my lands are indestructible at this point, right? If my opponent says destroy all lands, I'm relatively okay. And I say relatively because now I'm going to be playing like Island Breeding Pool. Dash and Ragavan is not fun. Okay, this is not the Affinity I was thinking of. There's like more cards to it. The exiled what? Of mine, Darksteel Citadel. That would have been a nice draw. I will say that would have been a nice draw. So they have a treasure available to them. I think what I'm supposed to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I play another Beanstalk. Play a Thoughtcast. Draw a crap ton of cards. Play a Welding Jar. So I don't have to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Sojourner's Companion. Oh, I need 2? I'm not mathing right. I'm not mathing that right. That's fine though. I can't use the Aether Spellbomb, but I think that's fine. Like we are like, I think in general, like if we're able to get out our threats, like we're gonna have more cards in general than them. Like they're gonna have to just keep dashing out this Ragavan. That is the best plan that they have. Next turn, I'm gonna go insane. Like I'm playing Darksteel Citadel. Do I play Citadel actually? I might not play Citadel. We'll see. I might not play Citadel. What are you taking with this? Ragavan. Love that. Yeah, take my Ornithopters all you want. That's fine. Love that. Very good chance that I deck myself, so I have to be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I should go 6 here on the Citadel. 6. 7. Now Companion's free. All right. Haywire Mite is actually great. It's Exile, which is actually like pretty sweet. I wonder how deep I'm supposed to go here. That's the thing. I need to be careful. I don't think I'm gonna draw too much here. Yeah, I need to be careful, but I mean, if this is, I kind of have to cast these spells. That's the thing, right? Like if this is what I'm gonna be drawing, like I'm just gonna dump my whole hand out. Like this is the reality of the situation, opponent. This is exactly what's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna play Springleaf Drum. Just gonna empty out my hand here. Tap for, no, not the Frogmite. Undo. With the Memnite, play the Haywire Mite. Hold up the Haywire Mite. They can counter this if they want, but my board is insane. My board is insane right now. I think at end step, what I'll look to do is activate the Haywire Mite, probably on one of their lands, and we'll see. It might even end up being a blocker, but that dash Ragavan is not going to be doing much. Like I can just do so much here. So I am at 30 cards. That is one thing I will note. I always have to be aware of the fact that, like, especially stuff like the third Beanstalk gets a little dicey. So I can exile that, and I think that's correct. I don't think I want them to ramp here. Does it really matter though? It does fizzle the spell. Yeah, I'll let this happen. This is fine. Because they have to do something about double plating next turn. Sure. I'm going to destroy one of the treasures. One of the treasures is going to die. I don't want you having access to all that free mana. Yep. Gain 2 life. One of the treasures is gone. They can still cast Metallic Rebuke, which is important to note. But I wonder how deep I should go with all this stuff. Like Cranial Plating, equip. Hold up a Welding Jar. Cranial Plating. Play another one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess they could only stop one. Like realistically, it's going crazy. Like what else are you supposed to do? I think in this case, I think Etched Champion's actually kind of goes hard here. So I think if they're playing like the Welding Jars, there's a lot that I could bring in here. Haywire Mite is good. Etched Champion, it's not bad. Actually, like it's actually not bad. Like I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to bring in the Haywire Mites. Hurkyl's Recall, okay, yeah, like hilarious, yes. We'll drop a Cranial Plating, Aether Spellbomb. Do I need the Welding Jar? It's a 0. It's a 0, so as like a 1 of it's fine. Maybe drop like 1 Beanstalk. And then maybe the Etched Champion is a little too much. Shave a Frogmite. I don't know. There's a lot I could bring in here. But I think the Hurkyl's Recall and the Haywire Mites are important. Because we need, like, they're going to be very aggressive. They're going to be destroying our lands and stuff. So I think stuff like that is very important. So I have Beanstalk. I have a Mite. I think this is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Just also off the fact that like both of the lands that I want to play early are indestructible. So their Boom Bust is like that. That's a card that they're definitely looking to side out right now. Definitely looking to side out. I could even play this a little bit slower. Like I could go Haywire Mite. I don't want to expose the Mite though. It might be nice as like a way to draw something though. Like I could go Tanglepool. Yeah, especially if I draw that. I think I'm more inclined to do this. We'll do this. We'll play the Welding Jar. We'll play the Mite. We're gonna play Frogmite off of this. And then if they kill one of these, I can Welding Jar it. Like they might point it at the Haywire Mite, but then likely next turn I'm gonna go Darksteel Citadel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts. I mean, it's like I have 6 artifacts. I go Beanstalk, play Sojourners, and then like I'm doing crazy things, but I do have to be aware of counter spells coming from my opponent. 3 mana untapped. Are they tapping out? Are they zapping up my board right now? I'm gonna ramp a little. Okay. I don't expect to Spell Pierce from them. I don't think I'm supposed to play around Spell Pierce. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to play around Spell Pierce. They can ramp all they want. Urza Saga is good, but I think it's important to get my engine going. Play Beanstalk. Spell Pierce. Fair enough. Nope. No. Go to combat. Attack. Question is, do I pay for the Sojourner's Companion or do I hold this up? I think I play the Companion. Yeah, I really need that Beanstalk to resolve, so maybe it's like don't take out Beanstalk whatsoever. Yeah, I took out a Beanstalk, so especially on the play, I don't think I'll take one out. Okay, they have protection from things, that's fine. So that, I mean, very easy Haywire Mite target. Very, very easy Haywire Mite target here. Unless they have just like a bolt for it. Guess not. Shadowspear is kind of funny. Play the Saga. Trigger. Play Shadowspear. Equip Shadowspear onto the 4/4. They have protection, so I'm not going to be doing much. Move to their end step. I'm going to kill this now. There's like very much an opportunity where they just don't even fetch. They just untap like straight up. So the whole reason I wanted to equip the just for more context, the Shadowspear onto the Sojourner's Companion, I know that they're, well, I don't know, but it is likely that they're playing Galvanic Blast. If they're playing Lightning Bolt, they're being aggressive with this land destruction. It's telling me that they're probably playing Galvanic Blast. So I want to put that threat out of Gal Blast range. It really sucks though that they're able to chain like multiple of these together though. What's nice though is the Urza Saga is going to start working for me. I'm going to be able to get another Haywire Mite out eventually, and that's going to be great for me. That's fine. Be able to create threats for free. Oh, let's go. Okay, we don't even need to think about it. I can play the Haywire Mite and still create a Saga token. I love it. And then my Saga's gonna look for the last Haywire Mite. Oh, I love it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Counter it. Had to happen. Had to happen. I don't think this works with the lifelink. Yeah, I don't deal with any damage whatsoever. The Shadowspear activation is interesting. Okay, that's actually more interesting because they lose Indestructible in the Hexproof. The Indestructible is actually important for their ramp. Maybe there was a scenario earlier where I could have used this, but okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I gotta keep a mana up for that. I gotta keep a mana up for that. Because the activated ability of Shadowspear is not something that's commonly used. My opponent may be aware of it, honestly, but we'll see. We'll see what they are and aren't aware of. Yeah, that as an aided is crazy. I won't be putting the Shadowspear on it. I still think standing by the Galblast is important here. The Shadowspear activation is 10 out of 10 though. And I think, and regenerate is nice because it doesn't like return a creature, like flicker it. It just like taps it if it was to receive lethal. So that's kind of nice there. If they like boom bust, I'm dead. If they destroy all lands, I'm dead. Like, as in like not dead, as in I'm laughing. Because I activate Shadowspear and they lose everything. All artifacts. Destroy all artifacts. Like, it destroy everything. It's not destroy like stuff that I own. Sure, like my lands are safe, but your lands aren't. You lose 1, 2, 3. You lose 3 lands. Yo, this is the worst exchange in the world. Shadowspear's text was never so relevant. Oh, this board state is crazy. I gotta snip this board state. Yeah, no, this board state is hilarious. I love this. Premium 10 out of 10 board state right here. Save that. Yeah. I do not care to regenerate the I love that. Oh, it costs 4. Wait, why did I regenerate the thing? I'm actually so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay. All right. Look, folks. I get it. It was bad, but oh, that is hilarious. Come on. I should have regenerated the token, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll use the ability. I don't have another basic. That's hilarious. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So they lost a lot. They Galblast that. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So in this case, I mean, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna call it a misplay because you know what? It doesn't get destroyed, but then they Galblast. You know what? It's not a misplay. That's right. Because they could have Galblasted the Frogmite. I love it. We're gonna go to attack. You're at 10. You're gonna go down to 8. Off the yeah, you're gonna go down to that just off of the thing triggers here. And I mean, they still have mana. It was like a funny interaction, but they still have mana. That as a 5/5 is okay. Whatever. It's not fun, but they are going to be losing life off of this. It doesn't lose all abilities, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. What? Opponent, Pony, you're gonna be like, you have to replace this ASAP. Like they have to look for another One Ring. I get, you know what, I get it though. Like they would have like had near lethal almost, but this is just like a hilarious game of Magic. Like truly, they are digging deep for a One Ring. They're digging deep for a One Ring. The Hurkyl's recalled, not looking so good now. I'm wondering if Hurkyl's is actually like that worth it against this deck. Like it looks like they're just in soul. They're just, is it in soul? Like I don't think Hurkyl's is actually that worth it here in that case. Like they're gonna untap. Yeah, they're gonna untap, lose 4. They can't even fetch. Yeah, they can't even fetch. I'm happy to just keep these cards, honestly. Playing them out doesn't do anything for me. Happy to just make them think that I have something. They're at 1 now. They don't draw the One Ring. They have to tap, try and dig off the top 5 cards for a One Ring, which, come on, they have to have, I'd imagine. If I regenerated the 8/8, this would be a little different. I definitely like would have had lethal by now. Well, no, I say that, but like no, like no, I wouldn't really have, because I would have been doing, yeah, it would have been the same state actually. No, because they would have just Gal Blasted the 4/4. Yeah, they would have just Gal Blasted the 4/4. I guess I could have kept the, it was probably correct to keep the Shadowspear. Yeah, it was probably, yeah, just in general to keep the Shadowspear. That was the correct thing to do. They are digging deep right now. There are 13 cards. I'd be really surprised if you don't have a One Ring at this point. Tap 4, play the One Ring. Come on, you have to have it. No Dash Dragavan. Do you have a One Ring for exactly 4? You didn't dash that in, so I'm assuming there is a One Ring. Oh, Shrapnel Blast. That's a good one. Yeah. Shrapnel Blast is one way to do it. I like that. Why didn't you just dash that in then? Just for counter magic, I guess? You can't, yeah, you can't fetch there. Okay. I'll play the Spire. Play Thoughtcast. Add colorless. Can they counter this? Because I have the 3 mana. If they have a thing. That is hilarious. Play this. Sure. No, I won't pay 2 for that. That's fine. Play the Cranial Plating. Problem, and see, this is where my problem lies. I don't have any direct damage. I don't have any direct damage. Whereas they do. They're at 1 life. I don't have a way. I don't think I have a way to like ping them for 1. That's my shtick. I don't think I do. If I go to collection here. No, I don't. This cycles for lands. Nothing in here pings for 1. Yeah. Okay. In soul. Okay. Okay, you have 12 damage on board. They made the comeback. Because I made a misplay, but now they'll know. So I'm not bringing in Hurkyls against this. I don't think that's... I could. It's just I don't think it's worth it. Okay. And they had it. Okay. So I definitely like misplayed my way through that. But bring in the Beanstalk. Drop the Hurkyls. I don't think it's too important. Metallic Rebukes though, like I'm more in line with that now. I will say that I am more in line with that now. It's tough. Like it's like you have I think this is fine though. Like it's not like control. Like we are back on the play. Maybe it's just bringing in. Honestly, maybe it's just bringing in a Tormod's or like a Welding Jar for extra protection. Because I definitely misplayed my way out of that one. I think I can do better. This isn't bad. I'm gonna keep this, drop a Shadowspear. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this, drop a Shadowspear. Okay. So my opponent mulligans as well. I don't know if I misplayed. I'm thinking back to that whole sequence of things. Like I actually think the Myr, like hitting the Myr Enforcer was correct because I don't know. I think it was correct. So you play a Saga, which is kind of sad. We don't get to like really use it to its full potential here. I don't want to expose the Haywire Mite to like early removal and then I lose my Springleaf Drum, but then at least this way, okay, perfect. Yeah, this way. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, we'll shock in the breeding pool. We'll play Welding Jar. We'll play the Haywire Mite. So that's 4 artifacts. Then we can go Thoughtcast. Huh? It's not 4 artifacts. I'm being dumb. Okay. Well, this was good regardless. That's kind of nice. Castle's out. Yeah, it's probably going to be important to start chaining things together. Like we have an insane board, I would say. I shouldn't pass through either. Like they could just shoot out a quick lightning bolt and take advantage of me just F6ing. All right, what do you got for me? Gonna ramp? You gonna tap out, ramp yourself? I don't mind that. Is it in soul? Is it in soul? Yeah, especially against that much like counter magic. I don't think it's here. We're gonna pass right through. I'm actually really tempted to just exile that with Haywire Mite next turn. I don't think I'm supposed to create the construct. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to create the construct. I'll just tap this for mana. Tutor. Grab a Shadowspear is hilarious. Grab a Haywire Mite, honestly. Just threaten them with it, like truly. Thoughtcast first. Play the Tanglepool. Play the Haywire Mite. Haywire Mite. No. Tap this for, it doesn't really matter. Tap this. Play another Springleaf Drum. Go to combat. Attack. 2. And then honestly kill this by creating green and yeah, just tapping that, right? All one enclosed system. And so what that does is it stops them from hitting the 1 ring this turn. Like starting that nonsense. But now I'm like out of resources. I've looked through so much of my deck. I've gotten all my Haywire Mites out. Like they can kill one of them. So be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's fine. Like, okay, they're gonna choose like not to kill it. That's fine. Okay, you got like a bunch of red. I can play for Spell Pierce. Thoughtcast. Urza Saga is fantastic. Attack. Yeah, Urza Saga is going to be fantastic here. Especially if they just slam ring, I can just kill it. And then I'm still creating like big threats after that with Welding Jar back up. They're at 15. I'm at 20. Storm's Wrath, unfortunate. I think what we're supposed to do is activate, kill this. Right? Right? And then I'm supposed to Welding Jar the Mite. Yeah, I'm supposed to Welding Jar the Mite. Sure, pass through. Go to my turn, trigger, play a land, play a drum, go to combat attack. Just go. Do your thing. Tutor. Bolt. Okay. Yeah, not much I'm doing about that. That's fine. Bolt. Still getting the 2 life, which is nice. Took out all my mites though. There's that now. Yep, draw a card. Yep. All right, now tutor for what? That's the tough thing. I left myself in a weird spot. I could get a Welding Jar, which I think is correct, and not Shadowspear. Or I actually could get Shadowspear and then things aren't indestructible anymore, which would be really relevant for this. So maybe that's better. I'm going to get a Shadowspear because maybe that's just more relevant in general. Because you have the protection. I won't attack. I could just equip it actually. That's probably good too, but oh no, but then I would need the mana. Yeah. Okay. We'll chain another One Ring. Okay. Okay. Drawing your cards actively. I see. I would love to just chain together a Beanstalk and some things. I'm definitely seeing like the wrong side of my deck right now. Definitely seeing the wrong side of my deck. Definitely seeing the wrong side of my deck right now. Just equip it onto something. Trample, lifelink. I won't play out the card in my hand. Might as well make them think I have something, but it'd be really, really nice if I was able to draw into like Beanstalk and other things. Seems like they're just working with Spell Pierces, soft counters to things. And what's nice about like the 1 mana counter that counters a colorless spell, at least my bigger draw spells aren't colorless. But there's still so much I could get out of my deck right now. Okay, fair enough. Could just hit your own land, I guess, but okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Sorry. Yeah, that wasn't the Tanglepool. That was the breeding pool. That's fine. Destroy my land. Destroy my land. Okay, let's play a silver bluff. What do you got? You got 8 cards. You got a lot of cards in hand in Soul Artifact. All right. What do you got going for me here? I'm fine to take 5, truly. Like, I think I'm fine to take 5. Okay. I like that. Saga's an enchantment, though. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the travesty? We'll play the drum. We'll play the companion. Yeah. Okay. All right. We managed to stumble our way through to a victory. Holy forgive me for game 2. That was just, please forgive me for game 2. Oh, wow. All right. GG's.